Welcome back to another video, everybody. I hope you're all doing very well. I'm on my way.
For training day.
I'm on my way now to go to the beach. I don't know if I'm going to go. Waves might be a bit big, but if they're not too big, I'll go in. If they're too big, I hate big waves. Like, I like the medium size, but too big, I just suck. I can't swim very well, so that's the plan. It stinks in here because all of this gear that I have in the car has been sitting here for the last couple of days. It's wet. It's been raining, so the gear while I was coaching got really wet. I haven't moved it. I need to get these windows down. So I'm off to the beach. Let's see what it's like. Hopefully it's okay. Oh, make profit! It looks to me like the point break, which all my mates and I love, is breaking today, the one that they were at. So I think I'm going to go out there. I have about an hour before I have to head off. Well, my phone just fell off the car. But I have about an hour before I have to head off to go to the gym, making sure that I get that in. I can't stay out here and then miss that gym session. If I did, it's not the end of the world because I can just go down to my local gym and do the same sort of stuff there. But I would like to get in with the team. It's something that I'm big on. So I'm gonna go out for a surf. Doesn't look too big. I'm not too scared. It's just, I can't swim. Maybe I need to get some swimming lessons, but it's not on the top of my priorities. I just wanna have some fun out here. I'll let you know how I go with it. And yeah, I'll catch you after. That was some good fun at the beach. Only went out for about half an hour or so, but it's good just to catch up with my mates, see them out there, have a bit of fun. Bit of relaxing time, maybe about 40 minutes or so before I head off to the gym, going to have some food. But apart from that, today for me, this morning, very lazy morning, I sat down, I watched the Barcelona PSG game this morning, and that was mental. I don't know if any of you guys watched it, but that game was absolutely crazy. You had Barcelona had to score 3 in the last 8 minutes, I think it was. And to show that character to come back in those 8 minutes, especially Neymar, the whole game I was a bit skeptical about Neymar. I just didn't think during the game he was doing very well. His positional play was good, but he tried to take it 1v1 a couple too many times when it was not a 1v1 situation. But he turned on the Jets in those last 8 minutes, and he scored the free kick, the penalty, and then set up the last goal. So that was amazing, and it was just a great game. I sat down, I watched it with my dad, and just unbelievable. And I love that fight and the hunger to win is just something that it's a team thing. They're all in it together. They know there's not one of them who didn't think they could win, especially when Neymar scored that goal. Before Neymar scored that goal, it didn't look too likely. They were kind of heads would drop, but once he scored that goal, everyone was switched on and you could see the mentality completely changed. And that's why we love football. So it was epic to see that. So I watched that, and then apart from that, I just sat around mostly. I played a bit of FIFA today. I did a bit of work for my mentor with some images and putting some captions on them, showing them during the game. So, for example, a picture of me standing too close to our defensive midfielders and then saying where I should be. And I sent that off to him. Apart from that, not too much. Pretty relaxing day for me, and that's what I want, especially leading up to the first game of the season, which is on Saturday. So today's Thursday, so 2 days. I don't want to. Well, at the gym this afternoon, I'm not doing too much at all. I'm not going to lift super heavy. I'm not going to go super hard because last week it was only a trial game, but during the game my quads felt heavy and I just didn't feel the best. So definitely going to deload it this week, not as much, and make sure that I get the repetitions in, but I want to be saving my body and saving my muscles for the weekend because that's the most important thing. Not sure if you guys can see, but my nose there is killing. It's just peeling and it is not fun. I got sunburned maybe 3 or 4 days ago and it's peeling and I'm so sore. Actually, no, I got burnt on the day of the game, so that would have been on the 4 or 5 days ago, which is crazy. Not good for my skin. Ready to go to the gym now. Rocking these bad boys. They are pretty sure they're called the Nike Free Run Motion Fly Knit. Pretty sure, 90% sure they're called the Nike Free Run Motion Fly Knit. They are so nice. The colorway looks absolutely sick. A little bit of green just tops it off, and that white on the bottom. And the grey. I like it all. So I'm off now. I'm going to take a banana, take a chocolate milk as well. Afterwards, I have the protein and the carbs to make sure that I'm replenishing my body from the exercise I did and putting me in the best shape possible for when? For Saturday when I play. Also, if you guys want to see, I'm thinking of making a video of all the boots I've worn throughout my life and then putting a little compilation. I have a few that I've worn. I don't know where they've gone. I thought they were over there, but they're not. I have a few that I've worn somewhere, but I could find pictures of the ones that I used to wear. I wore some shocking ones. I made some mistakes, and then hopefully you guys can learn from it. I have limited edition ones that you can't even buy anymore, so that'll be pretty cool. So let me know if you want to do that. I think I'm going to do it. I think that could be a pretty cool video. Give you guys some tips on what I think is the best boot for you, the best boot for me, and what I've loved doing. So I'm off to the gym now. Hopefully get some clips in there. Not too sure if I'll be able to. Just because the guy who usually films for me probably won't be there tonight because he's injured. So hopefully he gets better soon, and I'll see you guys later. Also got one of the best barrels I think I've ever got, because usually when I get a barrel, the beach we go to normally, it doesn't really barrel that great and it kind of closes out. But today there was one wave where it just formed perfectly. Got the barrel, nearly came out the other side, but it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. Good fun. I'm not the best, but I just like having a bit of fun out there and spending time with mates. I never go by myself. I can't remember the last time I've been for a surf by myself. It's just too boring. I just want to go see mates, because usually all my mates go out and go drinking and I don't really do that stuff, so I don't get to see them much. So the only time I get to see them is at the surf, really, or if we go to the park together or something like that. But it's good. I love it. I'm off to the gym. That chalky milk after the gym always tastes that good. I'm off home now. Light session at the gym, like I said. Didn't want to work too hard. Otherwise, I wouldn't be ready for the weekend. I was actually doing... how many kilos? I think I was doing 20, 40, 60 kilo deadlifts. And then one of the first grade assistant coaches who comes to the gym with us, he told me to step it down. Simply just because on the weekend he doesn't want me not being ready for the game. So he told me to step down the weight, did that. And then I think I did 50 kilos, which was fine, just so that I'm not fatiguing for the weekend and I can perform at 100%. Just wanted to touch on something quick, because on my board I was having a look. It says there that I need to watch Iniesta. So while I was watching the Barcelona versus PSG game, I was analysing a lot on Iniesta's play. Not so much on the ball, but off the ball. And two things. First one, Iniesta started playing as a left side number 10. So they played a 10 and an 8 with 1-6 that held. And one of the interesting things was he followed the ball, and my mentor always says you need to move away from the ball. And Iniesta followed the ball when it went out to Neymar in the first half a couple times. He did it twice. Went in and it dragged two players. One of them, I think Neymar lost the ball, and then the other one he had to pass it back because he couldn't put... Neymar wasn't in a 1v1 situation anymore because Iniesta had brought the other two players. Now, something must have clicked in Iniesta's head and gone, I'm not doing something right here. And what he did was, he did exactly what my mentor said, move away from the ball. As soon as he moved away from the ball, he gave Neymar a 1v1 opportunity. Neymar took that opportunity, and then I think he played it to Iniesta, who then switched out or something or other. But it was just amazing to see that Iniesta knew that he wasn't doing something right, analysed it in the game, knew, and then changed the way that he did it the next one. And then I think he moved from there and started doing the same thing, which was just crazy. Like, to think, it's almost like in-game analysis. So I did my video analysis after the game and see what I can work on next week. But it was like he was doing it live. It's almost like he had a little TV screen here and he watched it and went, nah, I need to be here. So he moved away, perfect. He's an amazing player. The other one as well is, one of the things I speak with my mentor about is when someone's dribbling the ball towards you, you need to move away and open up space for them. And that happened once when Neymar won the penalty, and If you watch Iniesta's movement from that penalty, the ball was travelling across and he moved in between two defenders. Like I said in another video, Iniesta is a crab. He ran backwards away from the defender, opening up space, and then it went to the left fullback or far left centre back, because they played three centre backs, who then Iniesta then sprinted forward to get into space, received the ball because he was in that space from moving backwards. So he's a genius. I love it. I love analysing stuff like that and seeing why things work. It's just the most important part of football. You can do thousands and thousands of hours at the park, but if you don't understand the game of football and positional play, then you're not going to go very far. So it's really good. I love it. I love that feeling of knowing that I've achieved something while watching a game, rather than just going, yeah, it's a great game, this is great. I like the aspect of looking at it and learning something. So really good there. I'm off to bed now. I'm so tired. I need to get rest for the weekend's game, making sure that I get those 8 to 9 hour sleeps each night so that I'm rested and fully prepared. Looking forward to it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I sure did. It was good fun today. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Listen.